Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Bloody fly floating about in here. Going for a nice shave today, hopefully. I had a great shave yesterday, a great first shift in the blues, in the uniform yesterday. Really good, it was actually quite busy. It's never like that, so apparently I've been tarnished as a bad influence on the job already. So, okay, what we're using. Let's fill this sink up first. So the cream for today is Omega. Now I was going to do a budget shave, but it's quite hard for me to do a budget shave really, because I don't really have any budget gear anymore. I think the cheapest razor I own is a RazorRock MJ90, which technically is a budget razor. I didn't actually pay for it in the end, it was sent to me from Oybay Chapel. But I'm going to use a budget cream today, which is the Omega. I'm also going to use this beautiful Cadman brush, 30mm Cashmere knot. It's absolutely stunning. It really is a beautiful brush. And it's quite short lofted. I do believe this would work better with a little bit more loft on it, but we'll see how it works. And the razor for today is going to be the Supply Razor version 2, but we'll get to that once I'm actually lathered up. So all I'm going to do today is wet my face, like so. And then I'm just going to squirt a bit of the cream on my hands. Quite a good bit. I don't mind not wasting this cream, but I don't mind getting stuck into it. It's not an expensive product at all, and it lasts a long time. It was one of the first products I actually bought. If not, it might actually have been the first product I bought for shaving, along with Evelyn and Crabtree. Now the scent on this really reminds me of a barbershop. Now it's mentholated. It's not a barbershop scent by any means. It is I don't know, maybe it is sort of barbershop-y, but it reminds me of a barbershop scent when I actually walk into a barbershop. It's nothing like sort of Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements CAD or Holy Call Man of Mayfair, Barrister and Man Seville. It's nothing like that. It's its own scent, but it's nice, it's really nice. Okay, so here we go. All I'm going to do is just dip the tips, or dip the whole brush in, sorry, not the tips. Get a bit of water through the knot. Flick out the excess and then just start painting. And what this does is it gathers up the soap from my face, or the cream, onto the tips of the brush. And you'll see it starts going really white. Now what I'm trying to do here is just keep dipping the tips. Now when I lather like this I can feel it more than see it. It's not my usual lathering technique. As you can see it's going quite white again, so I just dip the tips again. You'll feel when the brush is ready to splay. It'll loosen up a lot. Oh, the menthol on this is great. It's a mentholated cream as well. So on those hot summer days when you get them, if you get them, it's excellent. So I can feel the brush now starting to loosen a little bit. I'm not quite at the point of splaying it yet. Probably another 2 dips I reckon. No, maybe 1. So I'm not sure what the loft is in this. I think it's 55mm. To be honest, I think it could be doing with maybe even 58 to 60mm. That's just my personal preference on it. So it doesn't look like much. It's a very short loft, not much in there, but once you splay it, away it goes. So as you can see, it's not got a massive face coverage, but it's pretty big. The face feels lovely, it's really soft tips. It's an extremely densely packed knot. It's got a lovely scrub. The handle a bit of a dry there. I'm just going to dip the tips. Now it does splay pretty easily, even though it's such a dense knot and a short loft. I don't have any real issues making a lather with it at all. Now my plan with these brushes was to give one of them away for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm just going to completely disregard the 1,000, and rather than focus on the 1,000 giveaway and then do a 2,000 giveaway, which will probably be a month or two away depending how the subscriptions go. This brush and the other Cadman brush, and I'm also going to be doing 3 other brush giveaways, so there's going to be 5 giveaways. So this brush and the other Cadman brush will be given away as part of my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and that will incorporate pretty much the missing of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So the sooner I get to 2,000, the sooner the giveaway can happen. So tell your friends. If this is the first video you've watched, subscribe to the channel. The giveaway will be coming up soon. Click the little bell and you'll get a little indication when the videos come up, and hopefully you'll catch the eye of the giveaway one, and we'll go from there. So I'm going for the Supply Razor V2 today. I am going to be using one of the new plates that was sent to me, which are the right colour this time. So I'm going to be using plate number 3, which is the most aggressive plate and the most efficient plate that Supply Razor offer. So I'll take that off. I'm just going to pop this one out, I think. There we go. I'll pop this one back into the box. So in order to put the blade back in, as you can see, that's got the cap off the bottom there. So in order to get the plate back in, what I do is I get the blade. So I'm using the same blade, get my blade, and I just sit it on the front like that. So it looks like that. So I'm holding the plate itself. And then what I do is I actually drop it into the razor, like so. Just line it up nicely. And you get your little tension screw, which looks like that. And it just pops straight in here. And that's me done. So I've now got plate 3 on there. As you can see, the colour match is absolutely spot on. There's no messing about with it this time. It doesn't look shoddy, it looks spot on. And 3 being the most efficient setting, we shall see how we go. I haven't used the 3 setting on these new plates yet. It should be the exact same as the 3 setting on the previous plates that I had, but we'll see how we go. And they were very kindly sent over by the owner of Supply because the ones I had didn't match at all. So as you can see, that lather from Omega has literally sat on my face spot on. It hasn't dissipated. It's good, thick, creamy lather. The menthol's ice cold on my face. So wet the razor, and away we go. Nice light touch. And it's as smooth as a hot knife through butter. I've only got 1 day's growth. I am on daily shaves when I'm working, so it's doing a sensational job. So like I've said before, I wouldn't recommend, if you've got the V1, to upgrade to the V2. I think they're too similar. I would definitely recommend grabbing the plates. Now the standard plate, which is dot 2 or 2 dot or the 2 plate, is extremely mild. On the version 2 it's ever so slightly more efficient. It's got better feedback, the version 2, so if you like feedback it does give better feedback. I'm just going to empty this water, for some reason it's filthy. The version 1, the 1 dot, I don't think I've used it yet. It doesn't really interest me, to be far too mild. I do like a mild razor now, but I find that one would probably just be far too mild. Right. Omega cream, it's lovely and slick. It's ice cold. The residual slickness is excellent. And the scent's great, it's a really nice scent. It's a very it's like a relaxing but cooling scent, it's lovely. So here we go, you can see the brush is absolutely caked in lather. It just sprays so simply, so easily. I'm very tempted to keep, I was tempted to keep a hold of this brush. I love the handle, I love the shape, I love the colours, the knot's beautiful. But I've been very, very lucky in this hobby to have so many things sent to me by some wonderful people. And not just people, but companies as well that have sent things over for me to review and use and keep. And it's just nice to give back. Now these brushes, if you go to Mervyn Cadman, you'll pay in excess of £100 sterling for these brushes. So you're looking around the 200 plus dollar mark. And it'd be really nice to get these brushes out to someone, and hopefully the person that wins it really appreciates it, and it might even be the first ever artisan brush. And I tell you what, to get a brush of this quality, it's just amazing. I still remember getting my very first artisan brush, which was a Leo Frio Manchester United brush, and I loved it. I still love it, I still have it. I had it re-knotted with the Magard 2-band Finest. You can see how that scoops the lather off as well and holds on to it. I'll tell you what, it's getting really close. The 3 plate is definitely way more efficient than the 2 plate, but it's still extremely comfortable and smooth on the skin. The problem I find with the supply razor is sometimes I try to press with it, and every now and then I get a bit of irritation here and there, get the odd little weeper because I'm just pushing too hard, because you can't really feel it's doing its job of cutting the hairs. I'm just going to do the tips here, needs a bit of water I think. Now, I could be wrong with the loft on this brush, but I think just a little bit more, just a few mil, would make all the difference, because there's heaps of backbone. It feels nicer on the face than a tuxedo does, in my opinion, this one. So here we go, cross grain of the way. So I'm actually going today to be interviewed for a sort of public transport authority newspaper, and it looks like we're going to be front page photograph and interview. There's actually a gentleman that I went through the police academy with 10 years ago. 10 years ago last month actually. We were in the police academy at this point, and he is also in the public transport authority in a different role. So they want to do a feature on us. Gets my photograph out there, gets my name out there, and also costs me either a carton of piss or a cake, a nice cake. So yeah, so that's a bit exciting as well. Another little thing ticked off the box. And that feels pretty damn good. There's a little, very small amount of irritation I can feel, and it's literally, like I said before, I just lean a little bit hard sometimes with this razor. I'm still finding my feet with it. But it's still a phenomenal razor. Right, so we'll go with a little bit of Thayer's. What have I used today? So that's sort of mentally. So we'll go with medicated. So it's got that sort of, it's not mentholated, but it feels mentholated on your skin. Thayer's, and the Thayer's medicated is probably the only one, along with the peach, that gives a lovely burn. The peach one feels more like an irritation burn than an actual sort of astringent burn, but the medicated definitely, with that little bit of alcohol in there, gives that medicated, that nice burn that you get from the astringent. It's really nice. I've got a couple of little weepers on my neck here, which is unusual. I don't normally get weepers over here. All I'm doing now is just rinsing the brush out, getting all that soap out. It's such a dense knot, you need to spend a little bit longer with it. That's it, all done. really nice. The razor's already rinsed, there's no soap to rinse, so for today, yeah, bloody close shave I tell you. Omega Creme of the Barber, so Omega shaving cream, really great, mentholated, lovely scented cream. It's not a strong scent, but it's good enough that you smell it through the whole shave, and it feels really, really good on the skin. It's a thick, dense, creamy lather, slick, it's residually slick, it's good stuff, it really is. The brush I used today was the Mervyn Cadman with the 30mm Cashmere knot, and this brush just looks sensational, it really does. It's got the Cadman logo on the bottom there. It's just a beautiful brush. Mervyn does gorgeous casts, and his turning skills and his finishing skills, I mean there's not a single tooling mark on this that I can actually see. There's no scratch marks, nothing at all. It's just perfectly smooth, perfectly shiny, beautiful pearlescent shimmer, just stunning. The razor for today was the Supply razor, version 2. You can see the blade on the front there. And it's really a great razor. Now the one thing I don't like about the black razor, straight off the bat, and you can see it there, you see how black the handle is. Oh, is that focusing? I don't even know if that's focusing. But hopefully you can see the difference in colour there. That's like white. If I put my finger down the middle, you should be able to see that now, hopefully. Doesn't look like the camera's focusing. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Really nice razor. Got a couple of little weepers there. One there. Little one there. But other than that, I've had a really smooth, comfortable shave. Very minimal irritation. There is a little bit on there, but I could feel it. But other than that, I'm really happy. Nice smooth shave. I'm looking forward to today's shift again, and we'll see how it goes anyway. So finished off today with Thea's medicated, and then I'll be putting a splash on or a spray on, an EDT or an EDP to go to work. So thanks very much for tuning in. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.